so yellow. Jeez. Alright, hold on. Right here. Where is it? There you go, right there. Damn, what is... Yo, my brightness is crazy. Can I crank down the brightness of my lamp, maybe? Ah. There you go. Crank down the brightness of my goddamn camera. Or not camera, my goddamn lamp. Cause Jesus Christ. There's a little bit slow motion though going on with my camera, as you can see. But you know, whatever, I don't care. I do not care. We do not care. PvE stuff.
Time to make the undead dead again.
Damn! Wait, what? So is this like an oncoming? This is an incoming buff for Punisher. He's gonna be able to have this in Marvel Rivals in game. Is that what I'm looking at? Is that what I'm looking at? This is it right here. I mean, it looks. God damn! That's a hot skin. I mean, it looks alright. I don't know if I'm gonna play it, but so you get to upgrade like your stuff. Obviously, yeah, I thought so. You upgrade your shit and then, oh, you can go higher levels. So that was like Nightmare 3 or some shit.
Told Spectre I'd carry on his legacy. Time to live up to the promise. I was born ready.
I could imagine this being fun though with friends. This is most likely fun with friends. 1,000 cocks. That's it. Wait, that's it? That's actually it. When does it start? October 23. I mean, okay. That's my opinion. That's literally my opinion on it. Okay. It looks alright. I don't know if I'm gonna play it. But it looks alright, you know? It looks alright. I think this could be fun with friends, you know? What up, Buy Destroyer? Over on YouTube as well. But I don't know. I don't know if it's something I'll be like farming, you know? I don't know. But, you know, it's alright. It's alright. That's pretty much it. That's all I gotta say to it. Yep. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace and hot kicks. It looks alright. But I don't know if I'm gonna play it. I don't know. How's it going, bro? I mean, we being chilling. Late night Fortnite. Late night Fortnite. Before I go to bed. But looks alright. Looks alright. By the way, people over on Twitch, can you guys see the chat? Over on YouTube as well. I put up like this the restream button, so the messages over on Twitch is also like over on YouTube, and the messages on YouTube is also over on Twitch. So in case anybody feels left out, you guys can also see like the chat. Would it be a good farming thing to level up? I have no idea. I am the wrong person to ask that question. Why are so many people playing zero build? Are you guys seeing this? Holy shit. That's a lot of people playing zero build. Oh. This shit is here? I don't want it. I'm the wrong person to ask. Cause I don't have like any kind of like insight, like, you know. I don't fucking know. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Like, I don't know. Go ask Tim the Tapman or somebody who's like, you know, got early access to that shit, you know? Then we can figure out if we actually get like more XP by doing that shit. I don't fucking know. I have no idea. Yo, what up, Nasser? Did I miss anything? No. I don't want that anyway. Moon Knight. I actually do not have the Moon Knight skin. I don't think I want it. I don't think I want it. You know what? Fuck it. Playing Daphne. Playing some Daphne. And I'm playing Soul vs. Squad. I see you playing some Fortnite. That's a great observation, Quinn. A very great observation indeed. Yes. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. Oh yeah, I'm on console, so it's gonna feel weird. Cause like my buttons are different and all that. Oh shit. Thank the bus driver. I'm such a nice person, you know, thanking the bus driver and shit. I'm gonna go over here. But I don't know if it's gonna be like a good farming thing or not. Probably. I mean, to be fair, anything in Marvel Rivals is a good farming thing. I have not touched Marvel Rivals for weeks. And I don't even know when the season ends. And I should probably like get to it. So I can actually like get everything in that season. Even though I have like the premium stuff, so I can always like go back and farm it, but I think I still need like some other stuff from like the other season. Ding 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 doo doo ding ding doo doo ding ding ding. Of course. This ain't gonna work. Go away, Jason. Are you serious? Who just shot at me? What? Bro, the music when fucking Jason chasing you? Oh my god. Holy shit. Yeah, this is Soul Squad. That's way too far away. He has way too much health. Holy shit, look at his health. Give me that. And give me that. He goes. All right. I don't think Jason is chasing me anymore. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. They came when we won you? I mean, it be like that, I guess. I don't even know who said that. Who said that? Oh, AJ. I need a car though or something. I mean how about I call it an umbrella? The broom is fine, but I need like a car or something. What's that? Never mind. Is that a boss, Jason? Yeah. So there's Jason boss, there's Dojo Cat boss, and something else. By the way, chat, make sure you use the creator code Chris B Monkey in the item shop. In case y'all didn't know. Who just shout at me? In case y'all didn't know, I have creator code now in Fortnite. So if you want to be a homie and use that, I would appreciate that. I just got like a bunch of handful of people today, funny enough, that started using my creator code. So keep them coming, chat. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Car. I'm just gonna play smart, you know? I don't know if they're gonna rest. Nope. They're going for somebody else. Which I was kind of hoping for. Because now I can, like, third party it. Hopefully. I didn't even see I had no shield. He's just trying to push me. Wow. That's crazy. Not hitting a single shot right there. I mean, they're weak. Somebody else is shooting at them now, I think. Yep. Gotta make sure the other team is not pushing me. Not just still fighting somebody else. Good. What? Was that Dojo again? Oh, it was. Hey, don't find me. I didn't do shit. Just try to play safe. Oh, of course. Of course. Yo, Klaus, what up, man? Daff. Oh, yeah. Playing some of that Daphne. Playing some of that Daphne. And I'm playing on console right now. Because in case you guys didn't know, if you do solo versus squads, you get more XP by playing solo versus squad than you do playing solo. Because you get more kills in solo versus squad. You get bonus XP for the double kill, triple kill, and quad kill and all that. The PDF boss. Who the hell is the PDF boss? Enlighten me. Are you calling Jason Voorhees a PDF? Am I missing something here? By the way, what do you guys think about that first game, though? How many kills was that? I didn't even see how many kills I got. How much was that? How do I see that? Oh, well, too late. I didn't see how many kills that was. No? Then who you calling a PDF boss then? If you're not calling Jason Voorhees a PDF boss, I can only expect that you're calling Dojo Cat a PDF boss, which is... I don't know anything about Dojo Cat, but that's also wild to even say. Don't even throw that shit out like in the open. A lot of people on Twitter are angry that all these slasher icons are promoted in video games because they're killers, etc. People are being weird when they are fictional. I did see a tweet about that. There is one person that's like joking about it, but at the same time, it is Twitter, so you know that there's some of these people who are most likely not joking about it. Yeah, that's right, chat. If you like any fictional character like Ghostface, Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Ghostface, did I say Ghostface? Freddy Krueger, you know, any of these like legendary, iconic slasher horror movie characters, you are a bad person, according to people on Twitter, because they are bad characters. Like they're basically, you know, there are evil characters, you know, in their franchise, in their world. They are like bad people because, you know, they're killing, you know, children and whatnot. Whoa, hello. Crazy, I missed all those shots. Where do I want to go? Right in the booty. Right in the booty cheeks. Like, chat, I don't know, man. You know? People just be running their mouth just to run their mouth. And especially on Twitter, they'll run their mouth no matter what, you know. Whatever they say, they don't care if it's gonna hurt someone. Oh, that went well. I mean, you know, every motherfucker on Twitter, you know, that just hate just to hate. You know, ignore them. You'll find people on the internet, especially on Twitter, because Twitter is just a cesspool. This is why, like, you know, it's funny, but that you bring that up, because I literally had a tweet, like, 3 days ago, maybe a little bit more, where I talked about, like, the whole thing about, like, parasocial relationship and all that kind of stuff. And me being a furry, and, you know, not safe for work artist, and yada yada yada, you know, all that. Did I just see footsteps? I sure did. Where you going, boy? Get back here. Give me that. But, you know, people... The worst part is... majority of the time when people, they be talking shit on the internet, they'll be running their mouth and they'll just say whatever. It don't even matter if it's true or not. And people on the internet, they'll eat that shit up. You know? It don't matter if the allegations or whatever the case may be is true or not. They just want someone to hate. And if it actually, like, turns out, I say if it actually turns out, if enough people push that narrative to the point where there's like a huge wave behind it, it's almost to the point where it don't even matter. Like, I mean, it depends on how big you are, right? But not everybody is as big as Corey Kenshin. And I don't even need to, like, really get into, like, the details why I bring up, like, Corey Kenshin. I think, like, all the shit that happened, like, on Twitter with Corey Kenshin speaks for itself. But that's, I don't really want to talk about that. But what I do want to talk about is, look how many people switched up. Everybody was making all these allegations about Corey Kenshin, and then after, you know, a hot minute, suddenly nobody. Oh shit. I low-key wanna go for it. Oh, he got in the car. Whoa! Well, okay, we are leaving. A nuke and everything? Yeah, we're leaving. We're leaving. We are fucking leaving. Live to fight another day, chat. That shit ain't worth it. Oh my god, they're chasing me. I can't tell. Oh yeah, they're definitely chasing me. I am dead. I don't think I get out of this situation. Nope. That's a whole ass team chasing me. Yo, Christoph, my boy. How is you doing, baby? Mwah. They added someone in this session, and he is a PDF or something in the show. Oh, you're talking about the Black Phone movie. The horror character, the guy. I watched the movie. The first one. I haven't watched the second one. I heard the movie. The second movie is not bad, from what I've heard, but it makes no sense. It's a sequel that makes absolutely no sense. What I remember from the first movie, I mean, yes, the things that he does is very questionable, but he's not a PDF. He doesn't SA anyone in the movie. He does kill, you know, Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear it, mute. All right, I'm gonna wave at the camera. This is your time to mute. The moment I wave at the camera again, you guys can unmute. So now I'm waving, mute. So in the first movie, in case people don't know what it is about, it's about this guy. He's like kidnapping children and all that shit, put them in the basement, and the kid that is like trying to get out of this situation, there's this black phone in the basement with him. It has no cable connected to the phone, but the phone keeps calling. And I think he picks it up, and it's like a lot of his like friends who's like gone missing. I think one of his bullies went missing as well, that is like talking to him through the phone. And you're supposed to think, oh, maybe they're like in a different basement, and you know, they're able to like call each other and then kind of like playing out shit, you know, how like the movie goes and all that shit. But no, it's like the souls of like all the dead children that he's like killed and whatnot. And there's eventually he always wears this mask because that's how he like gets into his weird character and shit. And eventually he leaves like the basement door open with like a crack, and the phone calls again. The boy, he picks up the phone, and they're like, oh, do not go upstairs, do not like try to sneak out. He's pretending that, you know, he forgot to close or like lock the door, but he's sitting like upstairs, like at the front door, like the back door, like to the kitchen, some shit like that. He's sitting there with like his pants on. He got like a belt or some shit like that, and he's just sitting there like bare chest with his mask on and shit. And he wants him to, you know, escape, but then run into him so he can punish him, you know, beat him up because he's a bad boy, you know, some kind of shit like that. He's a psycho. He's a creep. He's a insane person. But he's not a... He doesn't essay any children, as far as I remember in the movie and like in the lore. So no, he's not really a PDF. He's just a straight up murder, you know? He's just a killer. With his own kind of like sadistic way of like punishing the children and all that. So yeah. Well, I guess that makes me bad using Twitter logic. What do you mean using Twitter logic? Wait, what? What do you mean using Twitter logic? Them adding the black phone guy to this game is wild. Why? I need... By the way, I'm gonna wave again. There you go. You guys can unmute for anyone who muted watching this on YouTube or whatnot. Why, Klaus? Can you actually explain to me what exactly is wild having I forgot his name. It's something with B, if I remember right. Where is he? Yeah, right here. The Grabber, he's called. What exactly make him wild to have in Fortnite? What exactly makes it wild to have him in the game? Because I literally just explained from... I could be wrong, you know? If I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. But last time I watched the movie, and everything that I've seen in the movie and whatnot, he doesn't do any kind of PDF shit. Yes, he abducts children, but he doesn't SA them. He just... I say just with like a quote, you know, don't quote me on this. I'm not trying to justify what he's doing. What he's doing in the movie is still crazy and still fucked. But that's a horror movie. I don't see why some people on Twitter would lose their shit over that. when you have, I mean, you have other characters in Fortnite that have probably done worse. No? Like, am I wrong on that? Am I gonna be, is my name gonna be dragged through the mud for me to say that? Okay, I now have found my 2 characters for 2xKO at the moment. Darius and Ari. That's actually not a bad pick. I know they actually kind of work really good together. People want to be on the right side without actually taking time to look if the info is true. Yes. It's called, I think Denzel Washington actually like brought this like kind of thing up. Where like, I mean, Moist Critical, I think Charity as well, Moist Critical brought that shit up as well. People don't care if it's true or not. They don't look into shit. People just want to hate. And if people think that I'm wrong by saying that, if people think I'm full of shit by saying that, I think the PDF's supposed to be the grabber. Nah, so did you even hear anything I just said like 5 minutes ago? I literally just explained the entire movie of Black Phone. And what he does in the movie is not seen as a PDF thing. It's still crazy. He's still psycho for, you know, grabbing, you know, abducting children in the movie, and he's like punishing them and all that. I was gonna say if you've explained something, I missed it. Yeah. I basically explained what you're saying about the character is not true. I don't know where you got that idea from. I don't even know if you watched the movie. I guess you got that information on Twitter. Am I correct? If you got that information on Twitter or on the internet. I'll explain it again. I'll give you a quick like kind of recap of what I said. I've watched the movie, and yes, he does abduct children in the movie, and like a lot of shit happens where like, you know, he's killed a lot of children and whatnot, but not a single time, as far as I remember, in the movie, there's no sign of him SAing any of the children that he has abducted. So I don't know where people get the idea of like the PDF. But I shouldn't be surprised because it's Twitter. Literally, Twitter, incels, and fucking cesspool like communities on Twitter will literally label anything as PDF. It doesn't even matter, like, they don't care about the context, they'll just say PDF. Black Phone, right? Yeah. Yeah, what's up, Missy? Yeah, we're talking about, like, the Black Phone movie. And as far as I remember, there's no moment where he's, like, essaying anyone. Yes, he's, like, having his own kind of, like, sadistic way with, like, you know, the children that he's, like, abducting. But I can't believe I have to explain this for some people. I don't even like talking about this kind of shit in the first place, because like this kind of shit makes me like uncomfortable to like talk about in the first place. But I guess I have to explain what a PDF is. A PDF is an individual who is sexually attracted to a minor. Everything that he does in the movie is not portrayed as him being sexually attractive to the children that he's abducting. The things that he does in the movie is still fucked up. I'm not trying to justify anything that he does in the movie, because it's still fucked up, everything he does. He's a psycho. He's a killer. He's a murderer. But he's not being like, yeah, you know, yeah, you like that boy, some shit like that, you know. So I don't get where this this idea comes from. But again, like I said, I could be wrong. It has been a hot minute since I watched the movie. I think I watched the movie like, it's like a couple of months ago I watched the movie. Like, it might have been like last year. I actually don't remember when that movie came out. But I do remember I watched it like I think I watched it like a week after it came out. Like in the movie theaters and whatnot. And when I watched it, I was disgusted, right? I was like, man, this guy, he's freaky deaky, right? But he doesn't really do anything that's like portrayed as like essaying or, you know what I mean? So I don't understand how we got to that conclusion, you know? Bro got a fucking rocket launcher. God damn. I'm dead. I don't even know why I would like. I forgot I'm playing solo versus squad because I'm running my mouth. I'm literally engaging in two full squads, fighting each other. I pull up. I just start blasting left and right. And here am I just sitting here and expecting that 8 players won't turn to me and shoot me. Of course they will. All I remember that he was kidnapping kids. Yeah, so he was kidnapping kids. And you know what? I don't care. Spoiler alert, I don't care. I'll say it again. So there's this scene in the movie. For those people that don't know, with the black phone. The black phone is supposed to be like, so there's no cable attached to the phone, but the phone keeps calling. And every time it picks up the phone, it's always like a different child that is talking like on the other side of the phone. So in the beginning, you think, okay, so this guy, he has like multiple basements where he maybe keeps like some of all the kids that he's been kidnapping and whatnot. No, it's the souls of the children that he's killed. And the kid even mentioned to the guy, the grabber, like about the phone, and he literally looks at him weird and goes like, literally no one have ever called this phone. It's not even connected. So what are you even talking about? Eventually, throughout the movie, he keeps coming down with food and whatnot, you know, and whatever, right? He's a creep, right? Eventually, he leaves the door opened with like a crack. Also, what's good, Kuma? He leaves the door open with a crack. The phone calls again. The kid, the main character, picks up the phone again, and the child, I forgot who it was. I think it was the bully. The bully also got kidnapped or some shit like that. So the bully picked up the phone, boom, and says, "Do not go out of the room." And he's like, why? He's probably sleeping or some shit like that, you know, and he forgot about the door. And the children are telling him through the phone, no, don't do it. He has done that every single time. He does that on purpose. He leaves the door open with a crack to give you kind of like hope that you can like maybe sneak up and escape. But what he's sitting in the kitchen, because it's like, you go up the stairs, and then you have the living room here, and then you have like the kitchen with the back door, some shit like that. And he's sitting there, just waiting. He's sitting there with like a belt or some shit like that. He got his mask on. He's sitting bare-chested. He's still got his pants on, and he does that to punish all the naughty kids. You know, all the naughty kids is trying to like, you know, get out of the house, trying to run away or some shit like that. And basically, he beats them to death. That's like how all the children died or some shit like that. He basically just beats them to death. So he's a sadist. If anything, if you want to put anything on the grabber, he's a sadist. He loves torturing the kids. I'm not like professional when it comes to any of this kind of thing, but like I said, I don't think a PDF, or maybe what do I know, maybe a PDF love beating up children too, but the character, the grabber, is clearly not sexually attracted to like the children that he's like abducting and whatnot. Cause if he was, he would. I think the movie directors would like. They would like, especially cause like the way they're explaining how he like kills the children and all that shit. If they want to go that far to like explain how he kills the children, like, you know, he only like punished the naughty boys and all that shit. I mean, if it comes down to that, whoa, let's not do that. If it comes down to that, I think it's pretty fair to say that the movie directors would not be shy to show that he's a PDF if that really was the case. But that's not the case. So I don't know how Twitter really came up with labeling him as a PDF. Because there's a lot of other movies that I can point to where you actually have like a PDF in the movie. You know? And like I said, I'm not even trying to like justify what he's doing in the movie or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna call out somebody to be like a PDF, like, let's make sure it's actually like legit. Even though it's a fictional character and I could like fucking care less. Look at fucking Hucky Wucky. He got ass whipped at the end, yeah. Because Twitter lacks media literacy. Yeah. Twitter lacks a lot of things. I think that's fair to say. And like I said, let's go back to the whole Corey Kenshin thing. I mean, you even had like, I mean, like I said, I think the whole situation with like Corey Kenshin speaks for itself. The amount of fucking shit that happened. Wait, where's this guy? Oh, there you are. I mean, just watch how like Twitter reacted when, you know, the kind of like stuff came out with like Corey Kenshin, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, he essayed the person he you know, he was dating." Oh my God, I can't believe Corey Kenshin curse. Oh my God, Corey Kenshin says the word nigga. Yo, oh my, like, and everybody was like, "We need to like cancel Corey Kenshin, la la la," all that shit. And then, you know, you know what's crazy, chat? You know what's really fucking amazing and crazy at the same time for me? The allegations were completely shut down, and Corey Kenshin didn't even do shit. That's the craziest part. Like, Corey Kenshin is like probably like the biggest kind of like content creator who I know, not personally, but who I know that doesn't really be on social. He is not like really like chilling on social. Oh fuck. Yeah, I might be dead here. If I had any kind of like, you know, I was really lacking mobility. I had no shock waves, not even the chainsaw, nothing. So I just got cooked. Yes, a YouTuber showed a tweet that said there's a PDF on the item shop right now, but they removed the Peacemaker dance. I do what. Let me point this out real quick. This guy right here. You do know he also kills children, right? Just like the Grabber does in his movie. The Black Phone movie. Michael Myers is definitely not shy when it comes to killing children. but everyone glorifies Michael Myers. So now, so now it depends on who the fictional character is. Are we really gonna like? Are we really straw pulling that shit with fictional fucking characters? I guess we should make like a Twitter post and an uproar on Twitter about Freddy Krueger being in Dead by Daylight. Cause Freddy Krueger actually like done PDF shit to like children, according to like the lore and whatnot, taking them to like the basement and like, you know, the all that shit, you know. They explained that very well in the old movies, and they very well explained it in the remake they did like a couple of years back, where it was like the same characters, but it was like a remake. It was like a refreshed kind of like story of like Freddy Krueger and like how he became Freddy Krueger, and like you had the parents chasing him, and then, you know, they set the whole place on fire. Y'all remember that scene where you have like one of the kids who's like having swimming lessons. He falls asleep while he's having swimming lessons, so he's drowning. He then wakes up to like this factory place where you see like Freddy Krueger like running, and you have like all the parents like chasing him after they found out what he did to all their children when they were back in kindergarten days. And then they set the whole place on fire, and you have Freddy Krueger like running out of the factory while he's on fire, and you see like his face, and then he like wakes up. I think it pretty much explained everything you need to know about Freddy Krueger. I mean, do I really need to bring up the phone call scene as well with Freddy Krueger in the literal first Nightmare on Elm Street movie, where he goes, "I'm your boyfriend now," and he started with his tongue through the phone to a minor? I guess we need to make an uproar about Freddy Krueger as well now. What are we doing? Again, I'm not even trying to justify shit. I'm literally not. I'm not trying to justify what these characters are doing. But we're talking about fictional fucking characters from a movie, from a book. Do we have to cancel the actors now who also play these roles for the movies? I guess anyone who played Freddy Krueger in all the movies, we gotta cancel them too, because everything they did through their acting could also be seen as a PDF thing and something against what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Chat, this is getting dumb. This is getting dumb now. Now it's just now this is dumb. I didn't even want to talk about it anymore. This is dumb. No. This is getting dumb now. Now it's getting dumb. I do want to point out one last thing though. One last thing. Which was like my whole point with like Core Kenshin and whatnot. Watch what happened when the allegations were not true. It literally only took like a couple hours for people to like find out that the allegations were not true. You had Dante crashing out on his stream. Well-deserved crash out, by the way. Look how everybody started switching up. People switched up immediately. And you know what's worse, chat? You know what's even worse? You have ignorant goddamn niggas on the internet going, I always knew there was something wrong about Corey Kenshin. I always knew. Like, people just really be spreading all kinds of shit. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But this is what anybody with a name has to deal with. You know? You can be like the most genuine person that never harmed a single fly. And somehow, even somehow, your name can still get dragged through the fucking mud. And even chat, let's say you were like a person who did something bad a long ass time ago. It wasn't anything like super bad, where like, you know, somebody had to like call the cops on you or some shit like that. But, you know, bad to a point where it's like, you know, that's just not cool. That's not okay, right? But nothing like super serious. Even if you did something bad, and it's that one time you did something bad, and let's say you take a break from everything, and then you come back as a completely new person, because like you learn from your mistakes, and you try to like be a better person, be a better human being. Niggas online will not allow it. They will not allow it, even if you change. There are always gonna be those old tweets. There will be little Twitter incels that would take screenshots of some shit, and then before you know it, 20 years later, they'll post that screenshot. It's like, you know what I mean? Fake feints. Yeah, absolutely. They shouldn't even call themselves feints. I knew how much people wanted to cancel Corey Kenshin, and just waiting for any kind of like slip up or some shit like that, and just started like to push a narrative. I knew people were gonna like try to cancel Corey Kenshin like a long ass time ago, and the reason why I knew that was because of how people reacted when he was getting his braids done. Yeah, y'all remember that situation? He was getting his braids done, and he was literally looking that direction. And while he was looking that direction, the woman walked that direction, and everybody was like, "This nigga looking at ass! He's so weird! I always knew there was something wrong about him." It's crazy. It's crazy. We live in a time where people will literally spouse all kinds of shit on the internet, and people are not gonna look into it if it's true or not, because they don't care. That's the reality. That's the truth. They don't care. They never cared. They just want somebody to hate. And whoever somebody's hating on, whoever is the new person, the new into hate on, niggas will fucking jump at that shit, and they're not even gonna question it. They're not even gonna question it. They're not even gonna be like, well, you know, let's see what the other person has to say before we, like, you know, determine if the person is like guilty or not. You know, let's hear their story first, you know, before we start judging. Nope. It ain't happening. People have already decided who is the bad person. It's almost like, if you want to make allegations, if big, you know what's crazy? This is something I've noticed a lot. If there's two big content creators that are beefing, whoever comes out with allegations first is most likely gonna win, even if the allegations are not true or not. It's just a matter of like, can I say this and then have enough people spread these allegations? Because they will have ignorant fans that will follow them no matter what. Because, you know, they already have parasocial relationship with that content creator in the first place. So whatever they say is final. You know? I've seen content creators beef with each other, you know, talking shit to each other and whatnot. and it only required one of the content creators to then push the narrative where they said that the other content creator sexually assaulted their wife. Even if it was not true, it only took a matter of time before that kind of thing got spread out enough, and people didn't care if it was true or not because it was too late. It has spread out so much that even if the allegations were not true, it wouldn't even matter because people are still gonna like push that narrative. They don't care if it's true or not. And more often, let's say the allegations is obviously not true, which most of the case is not when motherfuckers try to push allegation type of shit. Watch how most of them be switching up. They'll either be like, I always knew there was something wrong about him, la 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 type of shit. And then when they find out that the allegations were actually lies, they were fake. Watch how they're gonna be deleting all their tweets where they were talking shit. Watch how they're suddenly gonna be switching up again, where they're like, "Oh man, yeah, I knew my favorite content creator could never do something like that. I was always ride or die since day one." Nigga, shut the fuck up. Fake ass feints. Fake ass feints. But more often, chat. More often. These type of people, if the allegations turned out to not be true, they'll just move on. Sweep it under the rug. Pretend like it never happened. They just move on to the next thing to hate. It's fucking ridiculous. Oh, I'm so dead. Yep. I don't even know why I wanted to challenge that. I didn't like Drake at all. I don't give a fuck if you like Drake or not. That's not what it's about. That's not what it's about. What you're doing right there, Missy, what you're doing right there, whether you like Drake or not, with all due respect, I don't fucking care about. That's not what we're talking about. That's not even the reason why I brought it up. People that do shit like that where they're like, I didn't like Drake at all. I never liked Drake. I never liked his music. So hearing about him, you know, and all this stuff Kendrick Lamar said, I never liked him anyway. Why are we so obsessed picking a moral high ground for everything? I literally do not care if you like Drake or not. If you like Drake and you like his music, and then after you find out all this shit that he's done after Kendrick Lamar came out with all this stuff, you know, in the diss track, and then you're like, yeah, I don't fuck with Drake no more because like I can't support that. Hey, by all means, that's completely fine. It's the same shit with like Dr. Disrespect. Like everybody gonna sit like motherfuckers like on the internet pretending they never like Dr. Disrespect. Shut the fuck up, man. Everybody loved Dr. Disrespect. Motherfuckers who really be doing like, I always knew there was something wrong about Dr. Disrespect. Like, come on. Like, people that be doing shit like that, they're so obsessed by having this like moral high ground for everything, and they're always trying to like portray themselves as like they know it all, you know? The whole like, I'm not saying anything to you directly right now, Missy. I just mean like in general, in case you like misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm just saying like someone like Dr. Disrespect that was literally like so fucking huge. Someone like Ninja and Dr. Disrespect really like brought the gaming scene and competitive scene to like the public, you know? On TV, live streams, you know, shows as well, you know, going to like midnight shows and all kinds of shit. You had Ninja go to like some of these midnight shows for like some of the biggest comedians, you know, they have like some of the biggest TV shows and shit. So let's not sit here and pretend like, you know, nobody liked Dr. Disrespect. Everybody fucked with Dr. Disrespect back then, you know? But then when all that stuff came out about Dr. Disrespect, you even had someone like Tim the Tapman. I find it so weird that people are being like, oh, Tim the Tapman, he's such a sellout. He's so this and the other, you know. Suddenly when Dr. Disrespect comes out, you know, as whatever. Oh, suddenly you don't want to make content with him anymore. He's just a leech, you know. Tim the Tapman, he's just a leech. He just want to make content with Dr. Disrespect because he's big. And then, you know, when he got some allegations against him, he don't even fuck with him. He's not a true friend. That's... listen, if Tim the Tapman want to hang out with Dr. Disrespect off stream, he can do that. I wouldn't recommend it, obviously, but you already know Tim the Tapman's answers to all that shit. He literally said, if it is true, all this shit with Dr. Disrespect, I'm sorry, but I cannot stand behind that. That's not trying to pick a moral high ground or anything like that. I'm talking about the ignorant motherfuckers that be hating on somebody when there's no reason to hate on them, and then when they're finally there comes something out where now it actually makes sense to hate on this person, they gotta sit there and be like, I always hate on this person. I always knew there was something wrong about him. What are we talking about? And like I said, I know I'm repeating myself a lot right now, but like I said, most of these people, they don't even care in the first place. I want you guys to like I want you guys to like really understand the words that's coming out of my mouth, okay? On some Chris Tucker type of shit. Do you understand the words that's coming out of my mouth? Do you speak English? Put the back in the back. No. You do that yourself. I'm with the FBI. You understand? Lee! Kata! Lee! Kata! I want you guys to truly understand what's coming out of my mouth. What I'm talking about is motherfuckers who pretend that they always hated the person. They're hating them for no reason. Being like, I always knew there was something wrong about him. And then when there's something that comes out that puts them in a little bit bad light, they go a whole mile. They go to Africa with that shit. They go to Brazil with that shit. And then, when it turns out the allegations were not true, you don't hear an apology from them. You never see them being like, you know what? Maybe I jumped the gun, and I apologize for that. Maybe I should have waited for, you know, more details or more information to like come out before I really like picked a side or determined if, you know, if the person is right or wrong for that. You know, there's nothing like that. People don't want to do that. They just go with it, you know. And if the allegation turns out to not be true, like I said, they just move on to the next thing. Sweep it under the rug. Pretend it never fucking happened. They don't even bring it up. They don't even talk about it. I have literally never ever seen anyone bring up the whole shit with Corey Kenshin. I've never scrolled on Twitter. And I have a lot of like furry shit on my Twitter. You already know that. But I've never scrolled on Twitter and seen anyone make a tweet between the lines or something related to that, being like, yo, y'all remember when all that shit with Corey Kenshin happened? Yeah, where y'all at now? What happened? No. You see all these people, they're trying to switch up slowly. They're deleting all their tweets. I've seen some of my homies as well when the whole Corey Kenshin shit happened. They've been like, yeah, fuck Corey Kenshin. You know, he was like one of my favorite YouTubers. I was such a big fan of him. Blah, blah, blah. I have to unsubscribe. I'm unfollowing him on everything. Such and such. One thing, and then, you know, eventually, as you know, the allegation turned out to not be true. Whoa. And I see even my homies. See my homies like deleting their tweets. Cause they're like, damn, you know, I said all this shit. I'm gonna look bad now, you know? I'm gonna look bad for saying all this. So I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna make sure that I stay on the more high ground. Where's this guy at? He's coming. Oh, here he is. Yikes. Yikes. You know, people are so, I don't know what it is. People are so fixated on looking like an angel. You know? Looking holy. Looking like they could never ever do anything wrong. You know? Motherfuckers on social media, if they can punch down to make themselves look better, they would do it without questions. They would do it without questions. I have known people, other content creators. I'm not gonna say their names. I've known content creators for years. Had good vibes with them. Always been, you know, it's always been like such a treat to like interact with them. And they've told me like likewise, you know, it's always been like a treat, always having fun together. The energy's it's just there. But the moment they find out that I am a little bit lewd when it comes to my art and all that shit, as you guys may know, and I'm talking about other fellow artists right now in terms of content creators, they cut off all connection. Pretend I never existed. Pretend I never had like a conversation or interact with them. Type of shit. So that's what I mean. People are so fixated on having a more high ground on things. And to be honest, most of these fucking incels on Twitter, they're so fixated and obsessed about making themselves look better than somebody else. And in my opinion, if you're really doing that like on social media, if you're really like trying so hard to make yourself look better than everybody else, this may not be the case, but I'm gonna just say it as it is. You're probably the worst one. You're probably the worst one, and you're probably hiding some skeletons in your goddamn closet. There's a reason why there's the term. There's a reason why there's a saying. The one who points the most fingers at somebody has the most skeletons in their closet. So while all these Twitter niggas be pointing fingers, jumping on bandwagons, jumping on allegations, even if the allegations are not true, just to get some couple of likes on their tweets. Fucking internet likes. And they're not even making content. It's just to boost their ego. It's just to make themselves feel better. They probably have the biggest skeletons in their closet. So, take that into consideration, I guess, you know? I didn't want my stream to be like this deep and all that shit with like these fucking conversations and shit. But, I mean, it got brought up. And whatever we talk about, we talk about. You know, I'm just, you know, at the end of the day, I'm just jabbing. I'm just playing video games and just running my mouth, you know? And you guys can sit here and be like, facts, you know, all that shit. You know, oh, Creepy Monkey, you are so factual about that shit, you know? I didn't say the F slur, just to point out. I said facts, you know? It's just my accent's a little bit fucked up, so sometimes it sounds like I say like the other shit, but I'm not, okay? I'm not. I just want to point that shit out real quick. You know, it's like this is why I started the conversation with the whole, what are we doing? You know? Oh shit. I know that guy. I know what he doing though. He trying to kill my ass. Hello. Ooh. But yeah, that's why I said, what are we doing? You know, what the fuck are we doing? I wish this type of energy that people have like on the internet was aimed at people that actually like deserve it. The guy who sexually assaulted Emiro at TwitchCon. I wish that same energy was for him. I'm not saying it ain't. I have seen a lot of people, you know, light some pitchforks after him, you know? But, I mean, Twitch doesn't even have this type of energy towards him. They banned him on the platform for 30 days. Are you fucking kidding me? You know? Are you kidding me? What's happening? What are we doing? You know? I wish this type of energy was towards YouTube. And all the 18 plus AI fucking ass I've seen on this fucking platform. You know? And my art channel got in a little bit of trouble. You know? Where YouTube reached out to me and whatnot. I have already talked about this kind of thing, so I'm not gonna bring it up again. You know? But the shit that I've seen on YouTube ads with the whole AI and shit. I mean, I know I draw loose shit. But my shit was not like that. My shit was definitely not even close to that. And here you got YouTube, you know, parading it on their platform. We should just talk about the fact that these serial killers series make them highly attractive for women, and teases is crazy. But then again, women are obsessed with serial killer documentaries. Yeah, why is nobody talking about how many female on the internet is talking about how they want to get fucking choked to death by Michael Myers? Why are we not talking about you know, women that, like, I think Shoe on Head, didn't Shoe on Head literally made a video like a week ago about this kind of shit? The female gooner, you know, pandemic type of shit. Why is this? Why is this type of energy not directed at things that make sense to have directed at? You know. By the way, chat, if I'm missing any messages, feel free to spam them. Feel free to repeat them. Cause I did run my mouth and I'm scrolling like through the chat right now. But I'm also trying to like play the game, and it's kind of like, you know, I can't scroll in the chat and like scroll up and, you know. Are you in the bush? Where's this guy? Cause I do want to read what you guys are saying, but I literally cannot, for the life of me, scroll up and read it. Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait, hold on, I'm getting cooked. Female gooners is on another level. I had a chick on Facebook made a gooner post about me. That's crazy. That's cray. I find it funny when women complain about like female characters being like super attractive. You know, they got like a big butt, they got like big titties and all that shit. And in the same breath, while they're complaining about it, they're looking at the guy who played Superman last time. I forgot his name. In the Man of Steel movie. And they tweet the most foul shit that I've ever read in my life. And I'm a not safe for work artist. So I'm used to seeing a lot of shit. But the gooning is on a whole different level. Henry Cavill. Did I say that right? Is it Henry Cavill or is it Henry Zavill? Can you tell Chris to check user comment, please? Naz, I don't know if you like muting my stream every time like I'm saying something, but I literally just said if I missed a message, please say it again in the chat. Cause like I have like the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat at the same time, and I'm scrolling up while I'm trying to like catch up with everything you guys have been talking about and like writing in the chat. But also at the same time, while I'm scrolling up trying to like catch something that I probably missed, I'm having like 15 other like players shooting at me at the same time. I got it the first time? Okay. I would let Henry Cavill do stuff to me, and I'm even a straight man. Hey, yo, Bissett. Hey, yo. There was a YouTuber that was just gooning characters. There was a YouTuber that was just gooning characters. Wait, what? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? There was a YouTuber that was just gooning characters. Isn't anyone always gooning a character? One way or another? What difference does it make if it is a YouTuber gooning a character? We are all like... like, are we seeing YouTubers as like a different intellectual species on planet Earth? We're all humans at the end of the day, and we're all gonna do what is literally in our nature. If we see something that's attractive, we're gonna goon. Of course, that being said, you know, don't goon to something that's like fucking illegal to like goon to, you know? Oh no. Oh no way, Jose. You get your ass over here. Whoa. I'm dead. I should have never done that. What was the term that preceded gooning? What was the term that preceded gooning? What do you mean? I was here, coach? Oh, well, I mean... NASA, if I miss a message, just type it in the chat again. Horny? I mean, the word gooning, it means you're basically like, you're basically you are entertaining yourself in an unhealthy amount of time. You know, that's what gooning means. You are touching yourself for a long period of time. Just building up. You know? It's like Marvel vs. Capcom 3, you know? You gotta build up that combo. All the meter, you know, until you get to level 5, you know? The maximum, you know? And once you get to maximum, you pop the X Factor, you know? You pop the X Factor and you go for level 3. Level 3 Jean Grey Phoenix. I can't control it. And then you just burst. You just go BAM, you know? That's gooning. Is that did I did I explain it correctly? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm dropping? Got to hit that one frame? Yo. One frame combos? He hit the maximum! The reason why I said that is because if you're in training mode in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and you have it on the infinite meter, it still goes through like level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, and then level 5. Level 5, which is maximum. But in training mode, it just goes instantly up. You see like the meter just building up like super fast. So it goes like maximum. That's the reason why I said it. You hitting that galactic combo. You hitting the air combo. Oh. Who is here to suffer the consequences? Give me that, give me that, give me that. By the way, I'm playing solo. In case you guys didn't know. I kind of want to go back to... Wait, am I still playing solo versus squad? Chat, am I playing solo versus squad? Or am I playing solo? I don't know what I'm playing. What am I playing? Anyways, chat, besides all that, you know, all the things that I've said. Like I said, once again, before anyone on Twitter fucking drags me through the fucking mud, I don't remember the entire movie of the Black Phone. I could be wrong. Maybe there is like some scenes or, you know, some context in the lore that like hints that, you know, he is, you know, a PDF, the P word. But from all I remember in that movie, I don't think that's the case. He literally just kidnaps children and, you know, beats them to death. Which is also crazy. You know, like I said, I'm not trying to justify anything. I'm just saying, I don't think that's what a PDF is. But, you know, that's another thing on Twitter as well. I've definitely seen like people just throw out that word like with no consequences, you know? I've definitely noticed that shit as well. What is up with people just like throwing out that word, which is a very, very, very serious allegation to even throw out in the first place, but motherfuckers just be throwing that shit out without thinking about it. But they do it. Obviously, they do it because they hope that there's gonna be enough to push that narrative and whatnot. But I've seen motherfuckers like literally throw out that word so much against people who are like, they're not even like, it's like night and day, you know? They're not even like anything like close to what they're like trying to like throw allegations towards, you know? And when it turns out that the motherfuckers lied about those very fucking serious allegations, they don't even get into trouble. Nobody is holding it like against them. Why is nobody being like, whoa, 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 you throw out these allegations and, you know, we're just gonna let this motherfucker like just walk around like nothing happened? Those are some serious fucking allegations. It's the same when you have like a woman taking a man to court, try to like say that they got R-worded by that guy. You know? I have seen, oh my god, man, I've seen some men go to jail because the woman in court, you know, sued them and all that shit, you know, said that they raped her, all that shit, you know. And then 9 years after spending time in prison, they find out that that was not even true. Oh shit. I thought I had an auto shotgun. I dead ass thought I had an auto shotgun. I almost killed myself right there in game. But yeah, I've, you know, and the woman doesn't even go to jail, you know. I personally think, in my opinion, if anyone makes like crazy allegations as someone, like when they're just calling somebody like a P word, or they're saying that, you know, this person R word is someone, and it turns out that the allegations are not true, I think that they like whoever created that allegation, whoever lied about that shit, should serve like time in jail. They should go to prison for that. I truly fucking believe that. Anyone that does shit like that, they have to suffer like consequences. I cannot believe that like we live in a world where people can like just say shit when they want to, and they don't even like face any consequences by saying something such like so crazy. I think I'm playing solo. I think I am playing solo. Words in general lose their meaning. I mean, yeah. Words in general lose their meaning, yeah. They shouldn't though. Where like, for me it depends on which word it is, but I don't think like words like that should not lose its meaning. Definitely like words like those should never lose their meaning. It's never like anyone who jokes about shit like that is not even like, just no. No. Not even for a second is that fun. And keep in mind, I grew up on the golden age of the internet, you know, where it was pretty normal to say all these kind of things. It was normal to like say F slurs, you know. It was normal to say the N word. It was normal to call somebody well, I mean, I guess that never changed, you know, calling somebody a PDF and saying somebody is a R word and whatnot, you know. Do I hear one more? Where you at? Oh, I know where he is. Do you even want to? Yep. Motherfucker tried. Motherfucker tried. Anyways, I'm done talking about it now. I don't want my entire stream to just be like about that. We already like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's just exhausting, you know? This is the type of shit like motherfuckers be talking about every day, you know? This is something we always be talking about every fucking day. If it's not, if it's not this kind of shit we're talking about, it's some random ass politic type of shit we're talking about. I'm fed up with it. I hate talking about drama in the first place. It's not even like, you know, I don't like talking about that kind of shit in the first place. I'm just here to play video games. Boing. Oh, I agree they shouldn't, but people misuse them so often, and it's real. Yeah. Of course, I get what you mean, Kuma. I get what you mean. People use it so much that that the word has no impact. You know? That's why they just throw it out without any consequences. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Give me that. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, a sniper? Ooh. I'ma save that actually. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, is he in the bush? He is goddamn in the bush. Push me. Oh fuck. Okay, this is bad. Bro, rain like a bitch. Do I push this guy? Where is he? Really? Really? Yo, everybody's just like shooting after me. Can y'all shoot somewhere else? Can y'all like have fun with each other? Instead of like the entire lobby is just like looking towards me? So, about Chris's cheeks. What the fuck are you on about? What the fuck? Of course I gotta reload. Bro had Scoopy snacks. Man, I wish I had more shockwaves. Have you seen an animal called Santa Chris? No, I have not. Is that a wild Chris I see? Yes, sir, ma'am. Whatever pronouns you prefer. How you doing, Kai? Yes. It's 11 p.m. What the fuck? Yes, it is I. The Schmonkey. Playing some Fortnite. Yo, shout out to people watching the stream. God damn. You guys fucking with that Fortnite? Why? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Thank you. Appreciate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I be a male, lol. Well, I mean, yeah, you never know, right? You never know. You know, whatever somebody's pronouns is, that's somebody's pronouns. I got no problem, you know, with pronouns and whatnot. $2025th, you know, 2025th. Fortnite. Who is dancing behind me? Forget, yes. Forget. Also, AJ, why the fuck? Why did you bring up my cheeks? No homo. Pause. Jab, so they're gonna draw Wilma, by the way, from Scooby-Doo. Came for the cheeks. Well, I mean, yeah, of course, we all came for the cheeks, but you said my cheeks specifically. What's that about? He said we? We? Who is we? Also, Kai, I put it on solo versus squad, no fill now. So I'm playing solo in squad lobbies. I'm doing that because I want to show off, okay? I want you to look at me and be like, oh my god, Chris, I didn't know you were that good at Fortnite. Oh my god, did you just do that? And I'll be like, damn right. I just did that shit. You like that shit? Hold on. Chat, my lips are so fucking dry, man. It's all this cold ass weather that makes my lips dry. Give me that. And that. I heard that. Of course I gotta reload. Well, run away, bitch. I'll be right there. I just gotta... Ooh. Just gotta grab this real quick. And then I'll be right there! Almost fucking died. Is that upstairs or downstairs? We gotta flex sometimes. Your face cheeks pinchable. Chat, Chat, help me out here. Help me out here, chat. Is AJ coming on to me? Is AJ creating a parasocial relationship in my chat? Saying that my cheeks are pinchable, which I don't even know why the fuck you would say that when you can see my goddamn cheekbone right here. I don't know how pinchable my cheeks are. Should we ban AJ? Should we permaban? Should we permaban AJ? Press 1 in the chat if we should permaban AJ. Press 2 in the chat if AJ gets to live another day. Go. Now. Decide his fate. Is that one of the big ones? Small ones. There should be another one here somewhere. I killed 3 players, but there's one still alive somewhere. Hello, Benjamin! 2? Okay. You get to live. To the Shadow Realm. Hey man, I heard crazier ways to flirt. I mean, Kai. I'm flirting 24/7. I'm a charming guy. By nature. I can't help it. So I know about flirting. Oh yeah. What the fuck? I wonder how long I can hold this. Amazing game. Amazing. $1 billion company, by the way. Isn't Epic Games a $1 billion company? $1 billion company, by the way. Right here, chat. We are looking at peak development and me pushing the Unreal Engine to levels that have never been seen before, live on Twitch and on YouTube. And potentially, sooner or later, maybe also on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. You made a conscious choice to allow further point in your timeline. If you're not of age, fuck off. You have nothing to do there. And use the creator code Crispy Monkey in the item shop as well. That's right. I am a Fortnite / Epic Games content creator partner. And you can use my code, Crispy Monkey, in the item shop and support your boy. By supporting your boy, you will help me find new ways to apparently fuck up this game. When does it stop? Could you guys imagine? Could you guys imagine if I won the entire game like this? All right, here we go. Hold on. I'm gonna make my way. I'm gonna make my way to a player. Okay. If I can make my way to a player, unable to edit building. What? I'm in 0 build. Did you see that? Unable to edit building. Unable to edit. I wonder if I can find another player, and if they can also see what I'm seeing. Cause maybe in their eyes, maybe I'm just like running normally. I can't even jump. I can't even jump. I'm gonna find the player, and I want to see how they're gonna react. Maybe they'll leave me off the hook. You know. The storm is coming though. I'm kind of cooked. I'm only 16 years old, but I swear I'm mentally immature in the head. Okay, buddy. Okay. Oh, I thought I heard a player. Yo. If anyone is in my lobby, if anyone is watching my stream lurking, try to stream snipe me right now. Don't. Just let me live. I will follow you. I swear I won't kill you. I just want you to witness what I'm witnessing. They're like shooting all the way over there. I can't even make it over there. Wait, hold on. Hold on now, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Hold on. That might be a full team. So you gotta have 2 full squads of 4 players, okay? So that's 8 players in total. Yep, it's a whole squad. Look at that. Hopefully, I can have the entire squad. Both sides. Yep, there they are. Hold on. I'm making my way down there. I'm coming. Oh yeah, I'm coming. No! It went back to normal! Alright, fuck, I'm killing all of y'all. No, I'm killing I'm killing everybody now. Yep. You done fucked up now. I'm killing all of y'all. You're all dead now. You're all dead. You're all fucking dead. Bro, you did all that and you couldn't even fucking kill me? You did all that? Wasn't even worth it? Bro, really did all that for nothing. I even had to reload my shotgun and everything. Bro, you had me. You actually have me. I need a car, man. I need like some kind of like mobility. This ain't it. Like chainsaw is nice and the broom, but I need some like shockwave grenades and shit. What was that? Oh, that's the Scooby-Doo run. It's a Scooby-Doo run. You know when they're running away and shit? What's no Scooby-Doo? In game? In game! In game! I killed all of them in game. Oh. Oh, they have a car, man. Man. Yeah, run away. I'm hoping I'm not gonna like... I'm kind of hoping that the last team's gonna like fight each other. That motherfucker changed car. Wow. 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 There's no way he just rests. Motherfucker's having fun over there. Oh shit, the storm. Chat, what do we do here? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? There's a team fighting there. There's a team fighting there. I think both teams are fighting each other right now. So I guess it's just like third partying. It's just all about third partying right now. And it looks like I got Storm on my side. Now they're coming for my ass though. Yikes. Yikes. Oh, let me get up there. Hold on. Hey, stop shooting me! Hey, shoot each other! Oh my god. See what I mean? That just happens sometimes. You have like 2 to 3 last teams, and they just be shooting only you. Glitch in the Matrix? Yeah, I was in the Matrix. That's what happened. I mean, fuck me, I guess. I need to finish Silent Hill F. I only got to like the school area in Silent Hill F. I've been so fucking busy. Oh my god. Chat. Birthday parties after birthday parties, weddings. Been mad busy. Mad busy. But now I actually have some freedom. For now. I got a little bit of freedom. So now I actually have time to like do shit again. I wonder what I should have done in that situation. Like, I know it's important to like check your replays and all that shit in Fortnite. But I actually like I can watch replays, but I still don't know what I should have done in that situation. You know what I mean? Cause people always be saying some shit like, "Oh, watch the replays, watch the replays." You gotta watch the replays. If you watch the replays, you'll know what you need to do next time. What if I don't know? What if me watching the replays is not gonna help? Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bro, how many RPGs is he gonna give me? Thank you. Where is the shooting? Right here. I think I just hit myself. Yeah. You've been playing the Legacy of Kain series lately? Fucking peak. Peak gaming. Right there. Absolute peak. Legacy of Kain. The most peakest shit I know of all mankind. If you guys have not played Legacy of Kain, try it. That's all I can say. Try it. Literally just try it. You can't see what I'm doing, but I'm literally like I don't know if my camera's catching it. I'm literally sitting here and like detangling my afro. I'm literally that's how long my afro is. I'm not even kidding. I'm literally holding my hair right now. You can't see because like my room is too dark. This is the extent. I'm literally sitting like this and just twirling my hair. That's actually fucking crazy. Can you see that? See a little bit, yeah, right there. You see? That's literally the length of my hair. Just detangling my hair. Detangling my afro. Damn, that long as fuck. Yeah. I mean, that's how it works, you know. Afro, like, you know, because my afro is like very, very curly. Obviously, I'm half Nigerian, so I have the genes. But as you can see, it's pretty damn long. You see that? It goes like all the way down to my neck, to like my my collarbone, my shoulders, like here, collarbone. Got locks. I think it's the same thing for locks as well. I used to have locks. When you get locks, like either faux locks or just like your own locks and all that shit, it also seems like your hair is like short compared to like the length of your locks. So if you see somebody who has like locks going like down here or like further down, that is not even like the actual length. It's probably like double that. It's probably the double of that length. That's a boss. Chat, you know why I haven't won a solo versus squad game yet? It's because I'm not playing Wilma. That's the reason why. Watch me switch to Wilma. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. That's all I'm gonna say. Just watch what happens. I want a remake of Legacy of Kain, the entire... Isn't there, wait, hold on. There is a remake of Legacy of Kain that's coming out, right? Unless, did it already come out? I remember, I forgot what I was watching. I think it was like Tokyo Game Show where they announced that it was gonna be like a Legacy of Kain. Like, remake? I don't know if it's gonna be like a remake or just like, you know... you know, just like Ninja Gaiden kind of like remake, where it's literally the same but like just better graphics. Ooh. Ain't nobody there? Nobody down there. Yeah, remaster. Yeah, remaster. That's what I meant. I meant remaster. Remaster. I mean, shit. If they give me that shit, I gotta like take it. I'm just breaking that for XP. XP, and if somebody like stops by and needs some health, they can't get that shit. See a blue chest. Sure. Thanks to one gene, I have no fro. Wait, what? How? What? Huh? Why am I so yellow? Oh my god, my streamer lamp. Alright, where the fuck? Like, hello? Where people at? How have I not found like a single player yet? Chat, what the fuck? Where are people at? Fucking finally. You a fucking bitch. Scooby snacks. If the series get a remake, it will take over the world. I don't know about all that. I'll be completely real with you. I don't know about all that. Whoa. I think the game will do just fine. I think the game will do fine. I don't know if it's gonna take over the whole world, you know? It would be dope to get Legacy of Kain, of course, but I don't know about all that, you know? That's a little bit... Whoa. I think I'm actually just gonna keep the SMG. Beep 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 beep. See if I can find more players. Ain't nobody here. Try to see if there's somebody like catching up with the storm or some shit. Nothing. One game that needs a remake is Legend of Dragoon. I don't know what that is. I probably do. I've probably seen it before. Maybe. Whoa. Ain't nobody here. Ain't nobody here. I can't tell if like I feel like most of the players are literally like on the other side of the map. Like they're like all the way over here somewhere. Like there's definitely like, oh wait, right here. I see 1, 2, 3, maybe. 3, 4. Where? Oh, right there. Oh my god, he's 1. Here they come. I gotta isolate them. I need to isolate the one we want. Chat, how you guys like that aim though? That control aim. Aim assist ain't got shit on me. I mean, they're probably gonna go for the rest. So I'm kind of like waiting on that. Oh my god, did they get the rest? That's the knock I needed. Yes, sir. Thank you so much. That knock that I got right there was really, really important. It makes the fight so much more easier. Actually, you know what? Let me rotate here. I think I need to rotate. I just looked at the storm. I thought that was a player. Somebody else thought the same. What do you got for me? See, so, I basically have, like, the circle in a way. And wherever they are, I can basically, like... Go ahead. Get in the car. They gotta play my game. Because I got, like, the high ground. I just heard them come up. Yeah, some of them are coming up. Ah, I'm dead, yeah. Damn. They had that fucking AI with them. They had that goddamn AI with them. They killed one of the bosses and then, basically have that fucking boss just stay on me all the time. That sucks. One more, chat. Uno más. And then I'm done. Uno más. Who's even live? See who I can raid when the time comes. Got my shotty. Who's landing? Nobody landing on me. Somebody jumped in the water, okay. Got my Scooby snacks. Well, he did not take a single hit from the rocket launcher. It just be like that. It just be like that. I wonder if I could have won that other game. I feel like I could. I could have probably won it. I think if I kept my SMG instead of changing to the other AR, the AR, like when it comes to its accuracy, is so bad. The recoil is like insane. It is hard to like, you know, keep consistent. So if I had my SMG, like the legendary SMG still, and just fucking beam one of them, that would have been like the drop that I needed. But I got the drop like super late. Scooby's next. Help, Fred. What do you need help with? Salvage engine parts by searching junk. Collect the missing tires of mystery machine. Deliver the items to Fred. I have no idea what I need to like deliver. But I know I got no goddamn mobility. Oh, wait. There you go. That's one. That's two. That's three. That's four. Look at that minigun. I came from there, so I'm gonna go this way. Come here, boy. Where you at? Okay. All right. Fair play. Fair fucking play. That guy might have actually been hacking. Cause that was only headshots. That was only headshots he did on me. That was just bam, 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 dead. Alright, I gotta rate somebody, chat. Cause it is literally almost 12 a.m. in 1 minute. So I gotta get out of here myself. And I see Christoph is live. He's playing the Marvel's Midnight Suns. I don't know if this game is new or not. I think it is. So I'm gonna rate my boy. Gotta rate my boy. Chat. GG's. Well played. Remember, chat. I just throw it in here as well. Code Crispy Monkey in the item shop. Right there. Use the creator code in the item shop. All that shit. Thank you guys for watching. It was an interesting stream today. We had an interesting conversation. You know, take it with a grain of salt. All this stuff that's been said. At the end of the day, I'm just playing video games. You know, I'm not really getting into drama. I don't know what the case is. I don't know about this, that, the other. You know, I just try to stay in my lane. Whatever I hear about, I don't mind talking about. But I mean, I'm not a drama channel. You know, I just play my video games and just leave it at that. You know. But anyways, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace and I'm kicks. Bye bye. Take care, everybody. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow. But I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys. All right. Bye bye. Take care.